What's going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome in the Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews, and happy Friday to you. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I'm having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for tuning in and showing love. And it is Bougie versus Budget Day, baby. This is where I like to get back to y'all and show you where you can save some money on a budget fragrance, if it's worth your time or not. Being the Bougie, either expensive or hard to get. One of the two reasons why. We'll get all up in it today, though. But before we do that, as usual, if you are new to this channel, come on in, baby. If you like content that's positive, energetic, full of fragrance knowledge and fun, then you couldn't have come to a better place than right here, baby. Because I bring it 100% every time. I give you my all. Trying to drop content all the time. I do want to apologize for the last couple of days not getting content out. I've just been trying to rest and catch up. But now I'm ready to go. I'm cutting videos all night. This is the first one I'm starting with. And I can't wait to get into all these videos, all this content I've got going through my head. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new, hit the like and subscribe. We are growing. We have just crossed the 4,300 threshold, on our way to 4,500. Once we hit 4,500, we will start the road to 5K, which will be the biggest giveaway in history on this channel, period. We're going to do an amazing giveaway when we hit 5K. I know we're going to get there before the end of the year. I have no doubt. All right, so if you do want to sample most of what I talk about in decant form, you can go on over to fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer's always right. Fatboyfragrance.com, where right now we got a great promotion going on. Buy one decant or do a clone sample pack. Get one sample pack free or one decant free. Plus, if you spend over $100, you're eligible for a $10 instant rebate. If you spend over $200, you're gonna get a $20 instant rebate. Great deals over at fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right. Show the love, baby, because when you show the love will always come back. No more talking, no more messing around. Let's get all up in this Bougie versus Budget. And you know how we do it, baby. No edits, no do-overs. All I ever need is one take, baby. And one take, and I always get it right. Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews starts now. We are back, and we are ready to get up in this Bougie versus Budget. The Bougie fragrance we will be discussing today is none other than Elysium from Rosa Parfums Eau Intense. Newest release 2023, will set you back near $400 or more. Still hard to find discounted. You can find people selling their bottles, but you cannot really find a really low price, so it's still pretty pricey to make a dive into that one without sampling it first, which you can at fatboyfragrance.com, or trying a clone of it. And the clone and the budget fragrance we're talking about today is none other from Duo Fragrances, and it is called Supernova Cologne Intense. They call all their Elysium fragrances Supernova. They do a Supernova Cologne, which is Elysium Cologne. They do a Supernova, which is Elysium Parfum. And they have types of blends. They have a Supernova Tar, which is supposed to be a real stronger version of Elysium, which I really like. So they do Elysium really well. This one right here, I have a full review on it. The link is below. It is not one of my favorite fragrances of this year. Obviously, I gave it a really, really harsh grade. But still, if you like this fragrance and you still want to try it, and you've already sampled it, but you need more, man, here you go. So this one retails for over $400, $350, I think $400. This one retails for $60, but you can find it on sale during the week at around. I think my bottle is leaking. It sure is leaking a little bit. Man, no edits, baby. Man, I don't want to shake it up no more. Stop shaking it. Now I got a fragrance I do not like all over my hands. Man. Okay, here we go. Give me 1 second. Let's clean this bad boy up real quick. There we go. So here's a good look at the bottle again from Elysium. Real same style bottle they always use for their lineups like this. I do have Elysium. I love it. Elysium Cologne. I don't have Parfum, but I do like Elysium Cologne a lot. And here, like I said, here's one more good look at the Duo one, standard Duo bottle. Not gonna win any prizes for presentation here. It's all about the juice. Now, how I do my Bougie versus Budgets, here how they work. I base it on a couple factors. First of all, first impressions in the air. How close are they? Right when I spray them on the skin or in the air, which one does the Bougie, can the Budget live up to the Bougie as far as the opening? Second, which one performs better? You know, if the budget can beat the Bougie in performance, that's a big deal. Saves you a lot of money and gives you a better performing fragrance. You would definitely be more interested in that. And third, not least, is how close is it overall. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to spray the Bougie on my watch hand and the budget on my left hand. So let's do it. Supernova Cologne Intense and Elysium Cologne O Intense. Here we go. So we're going to go ahead and spray that now. Man, this sucker's leaking everywhere. I must have dropped it somehow and I knocked it loose or something. It doesn't feel loose. I think I just sprayed it maybe too hard. Okay, here we go. Spraying it right there. There you go. 2 good sprays is all you really need. I'm going to sit it down for now. All right, and then we're going to spray Dua's Supernova Cologne Intense. And then I'm going to spray them in the air real quick. I'm going to spray Dua's first in the air, see what we get. All right. Here we go. Here is Elysium from Roshan. All right, I will say in the air, Elysium smells more clean, more natural, not as synthetic. As far as Dua's go, it does come off a little harsh. So let's go ahead and check out the smells on my skin now. Here we go. I would say first impressions overall, I would say the budget is still it's not as good as the Bougie as far as first impressions go. I'm not a big fan of this fragrance. It's really hard for me to say if it smells good or not. But I'm basing it on, do I get any funk from Dua? Do I get any, let me spray one more time on Dua. I don't think I sprayed it enough. Hold on, give me 1 second. What I think Dua kind of does better is it takes a little harshness that Elysium has, to me, Intense does. There's a certain kind of cleaner smell I get from it. Dish detergent smell that I'm not a big fan of. It might be the rhubarb, I'm not 100% sure. But it kind of makes it more tart, more fruity. Whereas this one, it definitely is about 80% there in the opening, in my opinion. But I do like Dua's opening better. Now, this will all depend at the end which one is closer. I think if we can live with being off in the opening. Because Dua tends to dry down perfectly to them, and they get it pretty right. All right, so as I wore both of these, I got my full feelings on them as far as how long they last. Now, I gotta tell you, this fragrance right here is probably one of the best performing roses I've tried. It's not an oud. This thing is beast. Projects, goes everywhere. People are gonna smell you. When you start to heat up, it gets even stronger. And that's the thing, if you like this fragrance, it's gonna be great. Me, I didn't like it. I was ready for it to go away after about 2 hours, but it didn't. It stayed there. The Dua's does not pack the punch, in my opinion. Although it is a parfum concentrate, it still doesn't pack enough punch. I give a slight edge to Elysium, the Bougie fragrance, from Roja being a little bit stronger, a bigger scent bubble, and overall lasting longer without being resprayed. Now, is it a big difference to make it worth the buy? I'll let you know in a minute. So I would say I probably got about 6 hours out of this one, and maybe 4 to 3 out of this one. I had to respray this. I barely resprayed this because I could still kind of smell it in reality. I sprayed on my clothes. I didn't want to. It could have lasted even longer. So this is a strong performing fragrance, the Bougie one. Okay, final ones. How they dry down, how much they smell. Dua pretty much gets to the nails it when it starts to dry down. It really finds its groove, and they kind of smell, I would say, about 95% close to the Bougie, and that's a good score. So here's what we got. Overall, Dua has a better tart, fruity smell that I like, but it's less like it in the opening. Still kind of like it at 80%, but not there. Dua just gets outperformed by the performance of the original Bougie one. Definitely Roja's performs better, no doubt. It's about 2 to 3 hours difference there. Now, and like I said, overall I would give Dua as an overall score about 90 is a good score. It's about 90% there. The opening is off, and that's the biggest drawback to this one, so I can't give it anything higher than 90. Okay, so does the budget beat the Bougie in this case? In my opinion, because of the price point, I would say if you can get 90% and an 80% opening will smell almost like it, but get a nice little difference to it, maybe a little tartar, sweeter vibe, I'd go with that. Can I live without the performance? Absolutely. The Dua cost you about $42 after a good sale, and you could wear that one compared to where if you bought this one, you're going to definitely have more variety. You can overspray with the Dua, wear it out, But if it's a fragrance you don't like, you'll know it. That's another reason to try clones first or sample them first. People are so against clone houses when it comes to that, these bougie people. And I'm telling you right now, I'll keep harping this and I'll keep telling you this. Don't listen to these people when they tell you to buy these fragrances. A lot of them get them for free. We all know that already. They're not being responsible with how they give knowledge to you. But I'm always responsible and I'm always positive and I'm always giving you 100% real because I pay for everything I review. So I am going to say the Bougie Dua, the budget Dua does beat the Bougie, the Elysium, because of these factors, like I said before. The opening is a little bit better as far as a different kind of take on it. It's 90% there, and it doesn't perform as well as the Bougie does, but the budget Dua's Supernova Cologne Intense is absolutely a great buy if you want to try this fragrance without sampling it. That's the way to go. All right, baby. That's all the time I got. I hope you enjoyed this Bougie versus budget. I hope you enjoy your day. Don't forget about the sale at fatboyfragrance.com. Buy one, get one free. Big sale this weekend, running through Tuesday at midnight. Come and check it out. All right, baby. You know what I always tell you? If you smell good, you're going to feel good. And, baby, it's going to be all good. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews, Bougie versus budget, baby, is done.